guys, welcome to the video. My name's Derek, also known as Tap Peddler. As you may already know, I'm currently renovating my barn to convert into a business warehouse. This is the barn here, lots of work to do. Today I'm doing the drainage again. I've basically got so far, and I've got to continue to dig along and run the pipe work all the way to where I'm going to exit the pipe, where it will drain down to my little stream I've got at the bottom of my field. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. If you haven't already liked the video, give me a thumbs up before you've even watched it, and subscribe to the channel, much appreciated. Once you've watched all this stuff, please leave me a comment of how you think it's going, any advice, that sort of thing. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so I've got to dig a trench down here, so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a 45-degree angle off here and it will go across. So it's going to be this way. So the 45-degree is this, and then it's going to go to a straight pipe. So I'm just going to work it out where I'm going to I've got this spray, which is spray on the ground so you know where to cut the pipe. Okay, a bit of a progress report. See here, dug along there, so I'm going to come past here and cut across. Now, I'm digging quite deep here. I don't know if I really have to, but I want it as deep as possible because this is where vehicles will eventually go across. So I want to make sure that these pipes are well bedded in. So yeah, I'm going to dig right down as much as possible here, and then it will go off into the ditch. So yeah, hard work here. Okay, I just want to address a couple of things. Now, some people are saying that I should hire a digger to do all this digging, and possibly they're right. The main problem I've got, I'm trying to juggle between reselling and working on the barn. Now, to hire a digger for a week, I think it's a couple of £100. But then I've got to do it all within that week, otherwise it's going to become very expensive. So on a nice sunny day like this, look how nice it is out today. Lovely. Don't mind coming out here, got a few hours grafting. It's good fitness and it's getting it done. And I'm doing it with precision, if you like, because I want to only dig down as much as needed. And I've got the right fall that I need, so it's fine. So yeah, that's basically the reason why. And the costs, of course, you save a few £100, which is good. because replacing that is going to be the most expensive job. So yeah, where I can save the money by digging manually, I'm happy to do. So here's a bit of a progress update. See, I was going to keep this and have a bottle gully here, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to break this up completely. It's just made of bricks, it doesn't go anywhere, and then I'm just going to have a Y piece coming down from this gutter and continue on down the way. I've still got to work out the fall here, which is one of the reasons why I'm digging as deep as possible here. But yeah, it's working out quite well so far, and I'm picking up pipes 2 at a time in the car from Screwfix because they're the cheapest. I did find a company that delivered them for the same price as Screwfix, so I ordered about 20 3-metre lengths, but then they cancelled on me because they said it cost £50 for delivery to Scotland, which is a bit ridiculous when I live just outside Edinburgh. So I cancelled that, and I'm going to carry on just ordering 2 at a time. Might squeeze in 3, but I don't really need it because I'm ordering every other day, do a little bit more work, order a couple more pipes. So, and I don't over order then, so what I don't want to do is at the end of the job end up with loads of these pipes that I don't actually need. They're about £12.50 each, so yeah, it becomes quite expensive when I'm ordering like 10 of them. So yeah, that's the work here. Yeah, but it's a nice day to be out here, so it's not too bad. Okay, I've hit a little bit of a snag. An underground pipe. And let me show you with the spirit level. This pipe is falling quite heavily this way, which is going in sort of the opposite direction. So got to try and figure out what this pipe's for, and if I can tap into it. As long as this runs away into the drain, I could do that, but it may come from this barn, because this barn has cattle feed stuff in there from years ago, and I'm wondering whether this is like the output. But then does it go, because if it goes off in a straight line, it's going to be quite deep by the time it gets anywhere near the street. So either goes into the main sewer, or it just soaks away around here somewhere. Either way, it needs investigating, because if I don't tap into that, I can't get my fall, because this pipe will be in the way. Because I need to go, unless I go underneath it, if I run my pipe deep enough underneath that one and off over here like I planned, it's right where I need to go. And it's going to be a problem as well if it goes this way, because what I could do is go over it around here and then go off. I'm going to have to work it out, but I'm going to have to try and find the other side of it around here, or at least see if it diverts off. I'm not sure where else it will come from, because the nearest pipe work is all the way over there, which doesn't go to, I know where that goes, that runs down towards the normal drain. So this is a brand new pipe that I have no idea where it comes from. So it's something old, but it's coming from here. It can't be that far because it's not actually that deep. So if it's falling and it's going in a straight line, it's going to be around here, which would align with where the cattle troughs are. So yeah, I'm going to basically dig around here and see if I can find that start of that pipe. I can find that start of that pipe. I'll run some water down it and see if I can figure out where it comes out. So yeah, it's just going to be a bit of an experiment now, I think, to figure it out. But it could be good or bad. Okay, that didn't really take me very long at all to find something a little bit interesting. Just under the earth here, there's these like brick things. And this is by this door, in front of this door, so whether it's some sort of steps or whether it's something that goes, something to do with that, I don't know. But yeah, gonna have to investigate. Okay, I thought I'd set the camera up so we can figure this out together. So to begin with, I'm going to find the natural end of these slabs, which is there, that's the end. Okay, this is what I've found. So it goes to mud here. This is just normal earth. Whether this is where the pipe starts, I don't know. And then you've got this sloping brickwork here, which I wonder comes from the inside of the barn where they used to sweep out the cattle, and it would have all come out here onto here, and then I wonder whether that then goes into this pipe. If I do the line of that pipe dead straight down here, it's basically the centre of that door. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig around the side of these bricks to see if I can find the pipe, because it should be quite a lot higher. It's falling quite a bit, so it should only be a few inches deep at this point. Okay, digging here, which is the natural line, hasn't revealed anything. There's nothing there, but across from it, just next to the step thing here, are these bricks. I've just got to them, so I don't know what this is, whether it's some sort of ditch or something that might go into the pipe. So I'm gonna have to dig around here. Obviously, if it's a pipe for the old farm stuff, I could just discard it, but I need to find where it's used, and also if the water still runs away properly. So yeah, it's a bit of a mystery. Okay, those bricks appear to be the edging for a drain. Now The other drain was over there that didn't go to anything, and it doesn't go to that pipe at all. This one also doesn't appear to go anywhere, but I need to dig down a little bit more here to see if I can find the bottom. But I'm hoping that it makes sense that this pipe runs to it, which I reckon it does. If you follow that line, so that's a straight pipe, it will run right into there, but I just can't find the edge. Okay, let me show you this. This is either good news or bad news, not sure, but down here there is water. And the only way water would be down here is from the land where it's being held, or it's coming back up through that pipe. So either way, there, see, water. This needs investigating. As you can see, this is a proper drain. It's a proper clay channel. So I think it's 100% going to that pipe. It's over there. But it's been filled in at some point and discarded. So I'm either going to have to cut it off, cap it off, if it just runs away, or I'm going to have to try and clear it, find out where it comes from. That's going to be awkward, but he's doing, because there's a lot of standing water just at the bottom of the barn. Okay, as you can see, with all this sloppy mud, I've dug it out. This is what we've got, quite a deep, proper drain. That comes out the barn, which will be one of the channels for the cattle grids. And that goes through there. It appears to be clear, you can put your hand through there, but it's like a bottle gully, so it's got a U-bend in it. And then, as you can see, there's another hole here that does the same thing, and then it will run down towards that pipe. And I bet you there's another one just along there, because there's another channel, unless it goes through somehow and all connects to this. So yeah, that's interesting. Whether I can tap into it, I don't know. What I'm going to try and do, without flooding the barn, because obviously if I run this full of water, it could end up coming up, back up through the barn. But I'm going to run a hose pipe, and if this drains off and the water runs away and this doesn't completely fill up, that will mean that pipe that runs somewhere down that way drains away, in which case I can run all my piping to it and I can get a grate and deal with this properly. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the thing here and I've got this big barrel of water, and I'm basically just going to tip it in. Let's see if that drains away through that drain. Okay, let me put the next now that's over the, let me show you. Okay, that's gone over that one, but it's still over the top of that one. Okay, so it has gone down a bit, and obviously being a U-bend, it's supposed to hold water. So what I really need to do is try and fill this up, but I need to make sure that I'm not getting some sort of backfill into the barn. If I take you in to this barn, this is where I've got all my stuff stored. Either side of the cattle pens, I have these drainage things. I've got one on either side. Now this looks like it'll drain from this one. So this is where we'll see the water if it overflows. The worst comes to the worst, it's going to fill this with water a bit. Which is no problem really, because it's just got that bit of wood in. Should be fine. So I'm going to fill it up with another 20 litres. Okay, I've decided to run the hose down here, and what I'm going to do, basically going to keep it running, see if it fills up. If that doesn't fill up and the barn doesn't fill up, that will probably mean that pipe's draining. It doesn't look like it's filling up. So that would possibly mean that pipe is running. That's where I'm running it from. Take you into the barn. I think it's coming in. There's no water here. It hasn't filled up that hole there. It hasn't filled up the barn. So that would suggest it's running away into the mysterious pipe. This one. So the question is, where's the water coming out? Now if it goes into the drains, that's fine. If it comes out into the field, I need to deal with where it comes out. So if I walk around here, I can't see any dampness. See, all on here is I can't hear any running water. It's very hard to tell, of course. I think it will go into the mains drain. That one's not filling up, which is good. and then check on the burn. It would have to be higher than that hole for the burn to fill up to, so I'm pretty confident that's not going anywhere near the burn. So this is good news. This means I can basically run my water down here from the pipes, down here, straight into there, fit a new manhole cover, and I've got a really nice drain. It's getting repurposed from the olden days. Here's that drain I found. Just along from it is the other one. So no doubt the pipe goes across here, taps into there, and goes into that. I'm going to clear that and put manhole cover on, clear that, put man cover on. But I want to see whether this pipe goes anywhere else or whether it purely drains from here. It's quite amazing when you think these haven't been discovered, I would say probably for at least 50 years, 60 years. But they still work. Good old Victorian engineering, I guess. Nice clay pipe. So yeah, nice grate over these two here will be fine, I think. Okay, it's the other one, the exact same thing. Comes out the barn into the pipe. I bet that runs along and connects with that one. So I'm going to fill this one again. I'm going to see if any water comes through here. If it doesn't, then I'll fill this one and see if this one fills up. In theory it should do a little bit before it runs down. So yeah, good thing this was done because there's a huge amount of roots in it. This came out the bit that goes into the barn, and this tree is basically growing out of it. So that's gone as well now. All the roots been pulled out. I am going to dig down outside the drain to check that this is like the last bit, the only bit that goes from here. It doesn't like come anywhere else, because if there's a drain around here somewhere, we might, you know, I don't want any drains covered up like this. I want them all exposed and working to a degree, even if it's just with a grate over it. I don't want them blocked up with weeds and mud and stuff. Somebody had filled this one with bricks and mud. So let's start the water and see what happens. So this one's been running for quite a while now, and again it's not filling up. It seems to be running away. There's no evidence of any water coming into this one. So let's see. I'll transfer the water here. If I can just clean these out a little bit as well. So hopefully we'll leave that there. Okay, so this shouldn't fill up either. This just works the same. Things happening with that one. Hopefully this will only fill up to like half of the exit there, like the other one. It's starting to go in there now, so hopefully it won't go too far up. So quite a lot of digging today. I got to here and I found the pipe, and then I dug up these, lots of earth. I'm going to run my pipe all the way along here. I'm going to catch that gutter on a Y piece, continue along into there, into that first one. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found that interesting. I'm continuing to run the hose pipe through there and it's all working fine. What I'm going to do with the hole into the barn, which you can see just there, I'm going to get a 100mm rubber bung that just slots in there just to seal it off. It doesn't have to be perfect because obviously it's got the U-bend there, but just enough to stop it. So it should never actually fill up, as you can see. So yeah, that's the plan there. So thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Any comments, put them in the comments section. And I'll see you in the next video for more barn antics and reselling antics.